Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with white, his official weight, 155 pounds. Since he captured Olympic gold in 1992, his professional record now stands at 37 victories, including 29 knockouts, with only 3 defeats. He has won 8 world title belts in 6 weight divisions. But this bout tonight is not about past victories and belts. Tonight, it's all about a personal legacy that will never fade. Ladies and gentlemen, from East LA, the former lightweight, former junior lightweight, former super lightweight, 2-time welterweight, former super welterweight and reigning WBO middleweight world champion, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya. Okay. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing brown and officially weighing 156 pounds. His professional record stands at 44 victories, including 31 knockouts, with only 2 defeats, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. For the last 11 years, he is undefeated in 24 bouts. He has been the middleweight champion for almost a decade. Tonight, he makes a record-breaking 19th consecutive title defense. His credentials for the Boxing Hall of Fame are established. Tonight, he wants to pad the resume. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the fighting pride of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the universally recognized, reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, and now the executioner, Hopkins.
Clear it up. Alex, you're here. Everybody else up.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay, gentlemen. Trunks are high here. Any punch thrown in this area will be considered a clean punch. Trunks are okay here. Now, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep the fight clean, protect yourself, and what I say, you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch up.
This fight has been appropriately compared to Leonard Hagler. Can it live up to that fight?
I think it has a very good possibility of living up to that fight.
Perhaps because of the height disparity, Oscar De La Hoya never made eye contact with Bernard Hopkins as they met at the center of the ring. Hopkins tried to search for eye contact with De La Hoya. It didn't happen. Now they face off at the center of the ring, and we'll see how well Oscar can use his left hand.
Oscar never makes eye contact with his opponents before fights.
So then he followed the pattern. First contact, a little left hook for Hopkins around the De La Hoya guard. Bernard Hopkins usually fights the first several rounds at a measured pace. He promised here he would start fast to try to put some pressure on De La Hoya and put some rounds in the bank. De La Hoya himself promised a fast pace as well. So, of course, they're staring at each other and tactically waiting things out at the beginning.
What's interesting here, Oscar's not moving in boxing. He's doing something that I don't think anyone expected. He's being aggressive for the most part, which I think is very smart. Saving his energy and making Bernard start anticipating and worrying about what he's going to do to Bernard.
Crowd is chanting, Oscar, Oscar, Oscar.
From the little we could see so far, Oscar has been beating Hopkins to the punch.
Well, that's one of the supposed advantages for De La Hoya is potentially faster hands.
Let him up, let him up.
Hopkins with a chopping right hand along the neck of Oscar De La Hoya.
Well, outside of that one flurry that Oscar's shown, I haven't saw him do too much of anything.
Hopkins is trying to lure De La Hoya into taking the lead, and De La Hoya is.
And after all the talk about a fast pace, it only stands to reason that the first couple of minutes would be tactical. And now Hopkins begins to try to put a little bit more leather on De La Hoya and make the fight begin. De La Hoya missing with his first left hook. Did get in a little body shot with the right hand. Left jab lands for De La Hoya. Flush on Hopkins' face.
Hopkins appears to be more tentative
Yes, he is.
than De La Hoya.
De La Hoya has changed his strategy, much to the surprise of everyone here. And that one left jab may have won the round for Oscar.
Didn't take much.
Looking for jabs. Looking for jabs. Looking for jabs. That's what I want to see you do is jab more. The pressure's already there. So just jab, right? Jab for me, everything's cool. Get water.
Okay, look. Again, he ain't doing nothing. His left hand began to drop, get ready to drop too now. You can start letting your right hand over the top. Okay? Keep your jab, keep going. He ain't doing shit, man. You gonna beat this son of a bitch. You know what I'm telling you?
Right here, you see Oscar landed a jab over Hopkins' right hand, and that was just enough to win the round. It was the only clean blow that landed in the entire round.
CompuBox numbers in one. Both fighters threw 25 punches. Hopkins landing 5, De La Hoya 3. But, as Emmanuel pointed out, that one solid left jab from De La Hoya was by far the most demonstratively clean punch of the round. And if Hopkins promised a fast pace, maybe he didn't mean it. Or maybe it's just difficult for the Leopard to change his spots at age 39.
Well, I don't think he expected Oscar to be moving at him. He expected Oscar to be running away. And when Oscar's coming at it and actually doing little tricky movements and seemed to be in such a high alert position, has got Bernard really tentative about being aggressive himself now.
So has Oscar already given Bernard something unusual to think about simply by standing in front of him and inviting him to fight?
Absolutely. I think and not only just Bernard, the entire audience, none of us expected this.
Hopkins got in a little right hand inside. De La Hoya also with a little pop. Neither man has really connected on a power punch yet.
It's almost like this computer-style Olympic boxing right now. It's who can get a computer point. No one is really taking any risk at all at this stage right now.
Hopkins missing over the top with his right hand. They both miss with the jab. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is the loudest voice at ringside, saying pump your jab right into his shoulder. Pump your jab right into his shoulder. Apparently Mayweather Sr. wants De La Hoya to hit Hopkins on the left arm and the left shoulder.
At this stage, any hit he can get anywhere is quite possible to win a round, because it's one of these rounds is going to be the one person who lands one clean blow will probably win this round again.
Well, Hopkins just popped De La Hoya on the ear with a left hook. That may give him the lead in this round.
Hopkins normally fights these patient-type fights. Oscar's the one who usually comes out much faster, whether he's going aggressive or really going backwards. But this is a little different for Oscar to be fighting the pace that he's fighting.
And now Hopkins' corner has asked Bernard to throw more jabs. But Hopkins not yet responding to that entreaty. Right hand for Bernard Hopkins.